Alright guys, so this is Nathan Mendelsohn here. I'm going to show you guys today my philosophy of what I like to call the ladder system, okay, or the philosophy of looking at jiu-jitsu like climbing a ladder.
Come along, come along, come along and ride with me, and ride with me. Come along, come along, come along and ride with me, and ride with me. Come along on the ride, I just spit the song and then vibing. However long I'm alive, you know I'ma keep it live, leaving people deep in the sleep when I'm creeping, keeping them peeping. The kid, check his vid to see what he did. I ain't keeping it hid, yo, you can check it out.
Okay, this is what it really helps me to simplify in my own mind, but also when teaching to you guys across the world on the internet and to my students in class, the way to think about jiu-jitsu, okay? Because jiu-jitsu can be a really, really confusing thing. You look at jiu-jitsu in like a 360 dimension, and it's really hard to understand where things fit in. Especially at a lot of academies, instructors will show one move, you know, for example, a mount armbar, and then the next day they show you an armbar from the guard, okay, and then the next day they show you a sweep from the guard, and then the next day they show you a guard pass, okay, and then they show you to take someone down, but then they show you to pull guard, okay. So people get confused, like, where does all of this fit in? Why would I ever pull guard if I want to be on top? Okay, so for me, the ladder system really simplifies this so that you understand that not all positions are created equal. Okay, the positions work in a progression. There are positions that are better than other positions. Okay, and they work from one to the next. Okay, so for me, I like to visualize that as a ladder. Okay, any move that you can learn in jiu-jitsu will fit somewhere on that ladder. Okay, so when you're out there doing jiu-jitsu, you really want to be thinking of climbing that ladder. Okay, it can be fast or slow, but the important thing is that you're always going up. Okay, it's like you're climbing that ladder, you're trying to get to the top of the ladder. So you would never go backwards. You don't want to ever have to do something twice. Okay, you don't want to have to get something that you already got. Okay, so for example, if you're on top, that's always better than being on the bottom. Okay, this is reflected in the rules, right? If you get a sweep from the bottom and you get on top, that's 2 points. If you're on top and you roll the person back on top of you, okay, then that's 2 points for the other guy. Okay, why? You went backwards. You went down on the ladder. Okay, so that's the way I like to think of jiu-jitsu. Always moving forward. Okay, always climbing that ladder step by step. Okay, and what's your ultimate goal? What's the top of the ladder that you're looking for? Top mount. Okay, the mount is the top of the ladder. The other position that's tied with the mount would be the back. Okay, those are the two best positions. Okay, and what's the prize up at the top of that ladder that you're looking for is the submission. Okay, you're looking for the submission from the mount or from the back. Okay, do other submissions exist in jiu-jitsu as well? Yes, there's other places that you can get submissions from. You can get submissions from the guard. You can get submissions from on top of the guy's half guard. Okay, but people get confused and start to think that they want to be stuck in their guard trying to look only for submissions. Okay, when in reality, if you can get a submission from the guard, great. But if you're equally matched with someone or someone's better than you, it's going to be really difficult for you to get a submission from a position that's not a position of dominance. Okay, so my goal with my students and with you guys that are learning from me here on YouTube is to always keep that in mind, that the holy grail there that you're looking for is that submission from a position of dominance. Okay, anything else that I show you is just an attempt to get closer to that. Okay, for example, if the person has me in the top mount, all I'm looking to do is escape the top mount. Okay, why am I trying to escape the top mount? That takes me a step up on the ladder. That gets me a step closer to getting him in the top mount. Okay, once I escape that top mount, I'm just going to keep trying to climb that ladder step by step until eventually I'm the one that has him in the top mount going for the submission. Okay, a good example, if you guys want to look at some other videos of someone that for me has the best type of jiu-jitsu in the world ever, is Roger Gracie. Okay, if you look at Roger Gracie, he has finishes from the closed guard, sure he's got finishes from other positions, but Roger's main goal is always to mount and finish from the mount. Okay, Adolfo Vieira is another example of that. Okay, always looking to positionally dominate your opponent and then go for the submission. That's why those to me are two of the very best guys to ever do it. Okay, if you are the kind of person that's constantly falling back into your guard, okay, doesn't have that pushing constantly forward toward the mount, then you're only going to be so good. Okay, you're only going to be able to beat so many people. Okay, and you're never going to have that really dominant type game. Okay, the best to me is an incremental push forward so that you never lose what you get. Get on top, dominate the person positionally.